Hello everyone, welcome back to Brick Vault. This is Mike and welcome back to Top 10 MOCs, your episode where I show the favorite MOC creations from the passing week. You can submit your fan MOC to be shown in the episode for the next week. This week we had only 7 responses, I'm gonna show them, but please submit more so I can show more. I always wanna show your cool creations. David was incredibly happy to finish off the consular class cruiser for our Webstore 8000 piece MOC. That's his childhood dream. Check out the video and his excitement is in the links below. If you would like to purchase instructions for yourself, you are supporting us here at Brick Vault and the wonderful designers we work with to bring you these amazing MOCs. Number 10 this week is Devid 7 with multiple crazy cute and amazing minifigure suits. My favorite being the yellow work bunny suit and taco robot, which kind of resembles that of Boston Dynamics. And you would say, why would you choose such a simple MOC for top 10 MOCs? Hey, it's brilliant and it's cool, and I don't really see many minifigure accessories built in such a way. It kind of gives me the vibes of the power loader from Aliens, and I believe that those might be either custom prints or custom stickers. Either way, the design is pretty brilliant. We also have a light jumpsuit, a super heavy suit, a red heavy suit, and a bunny suit, all modifications of the main design. If you watch these videos for long enough, you know that I don't always pick the biggest Lego, sometimes I pick the tiniest Lego because Lego is all about creativity and this fantastic NPU. With number 9 we have James Zhan with Platalea Minor, or in the common tongue, black-faced spoonbill. One of those organic builds in the LEGO community that never cease to amaze me, and in this case maybe we have a simple base with the flowers there, but the build for the bird's body is just incredible. Not many stats visible, full-on snot technique throughout the entire bird. The proportions are great too, the wings are nicely aligned with the body. For the sticking out feathers of the bird, I believe those are the balloon pieces, and the entire face and big area are brick built, which is commendable. So if you like LEGO brick built animals, it hardly gets better than that. On number 8 we have MitchBuilds with Aarakocra Ranger. A timely MOC considering that we just got the Aarakocra minifigure in the D&D series. Anyway, what I really love is the use of the clothing, and a particularly brilliant use of the sword and the larger ring piece for that kind of large royal pin on the chest. The loadout for the Ranger is attached with the long bendy pieces, and I overall love how the legs are built, the armor on the hips. The bow in particular is amazing, and of course very stunning wings, just like that new minifigure piece in the Aarakocra Ranger minifigure. Plus the head and the face expression is quite menacing as well. Absolutely superb, and I hope Mitch pursues more of the D&D characters from the series in this large brick build format. With number 7 we have not one but multiple MOCs by moptoptrev, and those are Star Wars things in the style of Pixar's cars. So we have my favorite, Lego Matter ATST. Quite a funny blend of course, and quite an expressive mech it turned out to be. Gotta love how basically the head of the ATST does look like the Matter's truck, the mouth and the eyes in proper positions, and the crane in the back just for that extra touch. That is very close to many official ATST sets, which I don't blame at all, and modifications like this are quite funny and quite welcomed in the community. Then we have Lego Luigi and one Starfighter. I literally been recently to the Disneyland Disney Adventure Park ride with Luigi, and I couldn't get the song out of my head at this point. So this MOC definitely made me laugh a little bit more. It still looks like an N1, except there's headlights and tires in the front engines, and I gotta love the open cockpit right there, that's pretty funny. And certainly last but not the least we have Lego Lightning McQueen Landspeeder. Quite a brilliant build for that sun cloud effect in the back, and quite honestly the X34 in the form of Lightning McQueen translates pretty well. Also gotta love the use of tires on the engines of the speeder, and to just sum things up I will just commend all these 3 MOCs for the pure creativity and pure fun factor, which LEGO is all about. On number 6 we have one of my favorite designers, as you may know by now, Eero Okkonen with Keetongu. Gotta love the slickness of the head design with the giant eye poking through, that's very contrasty. That Keetongu orange just works so well in no matter what MOC you make actually. You can feel the build is very muscular, it feels intense and just intimidating, very cool. It's also very sleek, there are no studs to be seen, only some understuds on some of the plates on the legs. The back is exceptionally cool as well, with all the mechanical details visible in the dark grey color, and you can also do some close-up picking here to understand the connections that Eero is making in his builds. At this point I do sound like a broken record, but whenever Eero shows up with a new build, I'm all for it. Going up to number 5 we have Space Kook with a Shiptember build. You guessed it, it's Shiptember, I gotta show you a big ship, right? That is the Botanical cruiser, the LSSQ. Of course what you first notice is the brilliant use of these large dome pieces for some realistic looking space-faring habitats that you might see on a ship like this if ever humanity builds one like that from all the sci-fi movies, right? As it's called the Botanical ship, I assume that these are biomes with different environments and plants or other life. The whole style of it is kind of classic space with the blue and gray, of course. Gotta love the yellow scaffolding throughout the ship. Again, looks very realistic, something humanity might build in, I don't know, 100 years from now. And I really love also the aft section where all the systems, hydraulics, maybe crew chambers and the engines stand out. There seems to be a bunch of pipes, maybe fuel tanks, maybe some life support systems. And in the end, it is a very worthy ship of the ship timber status. Up to number 4, one of my favorite designers that I don't get to feature too often, Tim Goddard with HSY Escort Guardian SA3B. Tim is quite a legend in ship design and overall MOC community. Check out his Flickr profile if you haven't already. This ship seems to be using a lot of the latest, quite vibrant orange color from LEGO, and it makes it really pop. Absolutely fantastic cockpit design, I will say that right away. But also the second most impressive part is the undercarriage. The amount of detail there and the mechanical elements is simply superb. It does get some inspiration from the X-Wing to my liking, as the wings seem to be moving and adjusting their angle, but it's also all very compact and at the same time quite realistic. The engines give just a little bit of contrast with that green glow, and also according to the description, the ship seems to be packing quite a bit of weaponry. Just an absolutely astonishing MOC and yet another fine addition to the team's collection. On number 3 we have Daniel Church with the RLS Legacy from Treasure Planet. What a build! I feel the first thing that strikes you, well, is the sails, of course, but the shaping of the hull is done so brilliantly. There is just enough stats to make you understand that this is an actual LEGO build, and on top of that, Daniel used quite fantastic color blocking, and the angles of the hull are true mastery in LEGO in my opinion. There is quite a lovely stand going together with it, so you can see the profile of the ship in its full glory, and it looks especially epic from the back with the rudder extended. If that gorgeous MOC doesn't leave you in awe with the mouth wide open, I don't know what will. Well done. On number 2 we have Brick Build Josh with beloved character from Lord of the Rings, Treebeard with Merry and Pippin on top. The official title of the MOC is Treebeard on the March. I believe that is the moment where the ends go towards Isengard after the council, and for me this MOC is quite on time as I'm literally finishing the 3rd audiobook of Lord of the Rings by Andy Serkis. This build, by the way, won a trophy at this year's BrickCon, so congratulations. And you just gotta love how organic it feels and yet how compact the base is, right? Treebeard has a massive stature, that's for sure. There's a beautifully crafted foliage at the bottom which represents Fangorn Forest quite well, and I love how he was able to hide the organic looking body of the Treebeard with all the roots and branches throughout, which make it look just kind of like the movie version of the ends. The beard itself with a stack of foliage is a brilliant build in its own way, and his eyes and the eyebrows are quite expressive considering they're using like maybe 5 bricks. Also gotta love the leaves here and there sticking out of the branches, and looking at this I totally feel that LEGO could attempt a set like this and make it in the fashion of, say, the latest Fortnite Pili Banana thing. That could be great considering how well Rivendell and Barad-dûr are selling. And with number 1 we're keeping with the medieval times, but fantasy if you will. That is a collaborative build by Chris Perron and Wes Tallbott, 2 of crazy talented designers, and we are looking at fire-breathing fortress. Yes, you guessed it, that is a castle or castle rock shaped like a dragon's head. That is the build the builders prepare for this year's Scareback fan weekend, and now they're presenting this to the whole world. What a build! First of all, not only the mouth of the dragon being shaped brilliantly in the front, but just the whole rock formation in this kind of irregular angle leading up to the edge of the nose of the dragon. That is fantastic design, if you will. There is a path going around so you can see some carts being dragged by horses. The nicely contrasting black castle and the walls are built just on the edges of the rock, hidden beneath those yellow elements on the top of the rocks. And it's all being, of course, manned by different dragon riders and dragon warriors, and beautiful towers that are capped with gradient-like orange-brown roofs. I absolutely adore the entire shaping of this. I would love to see this MOC in person. The mouth opens up, it has a gate, like a proper castle should have. There is interior with some dragon eggs being stored, a fireplace, some chests as well. It seems like every area of the MOC is realistically accessible either by staircases or different pathways. And even the pathways and the rock formations inside the castle are built brilliantly. There is even a brick-built, non-molded dragon guarding one of the walls, which is amazing. And as these lores usually go, there is a powerful wizard holding a chamber high up the tower. So if you are lucky enough to be in Skarbek Fan Weekend this year, go check out this MOC, it might win some awards. And honorable mentions, it's a big episode this week, sorry not sorry guys. Aliencat with the Feisar FX250-300 from Wipeout, a brilliant MOC I really wanted to have on the main list to be honest. ktorrek finished his Muirgel giant ship-timber spaceship, which has some serious homeworld vibes. Andreas Lenander with a MOC that also made it just barely past the main list, the Fall Owl, with a superb wing design using the long bendy pieces. Lego 7 with the Sword Lion 3D art piece. Ryan Olsen with a digital, but still amazing ship-timber MOC. Lego 7 yet again with the Crab Mecha, a nod I believe to the Lego Movie 2. Uncharted Fabrications with the Horizon Zero Dawn The Watcher diorama. Michael Wilhoit with a sci-fi build called Tangaroa DSV. Smartan 427 with another sci-fi build, Thomicid Mark II. A Brick Dreamer with the tavern housing all your Lego D&D CMFs. Carve Ulu Light with the Directional Stories mini build, Carter Witz with a lovely Bubbling Brook mini display, Max Davidson with Fish and Ships, I see what you did there, Mitsuru Nikaido with one of his artsy builds, the Lego Pelican Ilmech, the brilliant Inhert with the Tugboat, a build that is just alternate of the 60409 yellow mobile construction crane set, Tabaya with Medieval Monastery and Market, what a colorful build, Jan the Creator with the very expressive display of Bacchus, Martin Spunked with the authentic surrounding of the LAN party in the tavern. Brings back some good old memories, man. Forlorn Empire with Into the Well, what a wonderful build. HY Long with the Lego Naruto Ichiraku Ramen, all brick build by the way. Team Goddard yet again with the Deep Storage, a lovely corner diorama with lots of detail. Just another T-Fall with Demeter, Goddess of Agriculture. Martin Studio with the MOC called Inside Retro Speaker, that will be actually showcased in the Lego House exhibition, congratulations. And the Lego Library with the Magistos Wizard Tower. Oh me, oh my, how many MOCs, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Here are your fan MOCs, only a few submissions, so if you'd like to submit more for next week, there's a link in the description below with everything you need to know. I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's edition of Top 10 MOCs. If you wanna see more of these, there's gonna be links on the screen for some previous episodes. Thanks so much for watching, it was Mike, and I'll see you next time here on BrickVault.